Hi guys, welcome to Mama Studio. It's Antoinette here. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm a New Zealander currently living in Germany. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I found kind of weird, a little bit unusual when I first moved to Germany. So first of all, I just want to say that I think Germany is a fabulous country. I have a lot of respect for the German culture and I feel very lucky to live here. So I do not mean for this video to offend anybody in the slightest. I'm just talking about things that I just found unusual when I first came. It's just as simple as that. Every country has different customs and just different ways of doing things, and these are things that are different to New Zealand and things that I noticed when I first moved here. And I have a lot of expat friends here in Germany, from America, from England, from Australia, and a lot of my friends actually agree with these things. So maybe it's just an English speaking culture thing, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna get into it. The first thing that I found really unusual was the sleeping situation, like the bedding situation. In New Zealand they have these rectangle pillows, you know, a standard pillow, or what I would call a standard pillow. But in Germany, the most common pillow to sleep on is a really huge square pillow. And I find these so uncomfortable. I just cannot get comfortable. It just drives me crazy sleeping with these huge square pillows. And it's very, very hard to find the rectangle pillows, and also if you're looking for like bed linen, all of the pillowcases are shaped to fit these huge square pillows. So I've had to end up buying these pillowcases and just kind of fold them over to fit my pillow. So yeah, that's one of the things. And also another thing is they do not have a top sheet in Germany. They don't use a top sheet. So in New Zealand you have a fitted sheet, you have a top sheet, and then you have a duvet with a duvet cover. And in Germany they have a bottom sheet, they skip the top sheet altogether and they sleep just with a duvet. And I found this bizarre when I first came to Germany. I just thought, like, no top sheet? Like, I've never in my life slept with no top sheet. They have a duvet with a cotton duvet cover, and instead of like washing their sheet, they just wash their duvet cover, which makes total sense. But I gave it a go and I actually ended up loving it, and I don't think I'm going to go back. I love sleeping without a sheet. It doesn't get all creased, you know, it's easy to make your bed in the morning, and I don't know, I'm really used to sleeping without a top sheet now, and that's just how we do it. That's how they do it in Germany, and I like it. Okay, so another thing is water. So you think water is water, but no, not in Germany. You go into a restaurant and you order water, and you always have to pay for it. It never comes free. So in New Zealand you'll get like a free glass of water, or either like a jug of water on your table that is free, and it's just regular water, sometimes with a bit of ice. But in Germany you'll order water and you'll get a bottle, like a very fancy, normally a glass bottle filled with bubbly mineral water. So that is considered your standard water in Germany. This concept just blew my mind when I first moved to Germany. I could not work out why you would get bubbly water when you've asked for water. So in a restaurant or in a cafe or a restaurant, you have to specifically ask for stilles Wasser. And that is water with no bubbles if you want normal water. So just say you're in a supermarket and you're really thirsty and you want to buy some water, you have to look really hard for stilles Wasser, otherwise it's going to have gas in it. So another thing that I found unusual in Germany is the concept of house shoes, Hausschuhe. So basically house shoes are just slippers. We call them slippers in New Zealand, you know, no big deal, but Germans are very pedantic about their house shoes. So when I first moved to Germany, my husband, or my boyfriend at the time, his mother actually bought me my very own pair of house shoes. She found out my size and she had my house shoes like sitting there for me when I first walked in, and it was like one of the first things when I walked in the door. You would never even think, you would never dream of going bare feet. I made that mistake when I first came to Germany, and I was just slapping around in bare feet around the house at Rob's place, and his dad was like, no, put on your house shoes, put on your house shoes. And I just, oh my gosh, I was like almost in trouble for not wearing my house shoes. It's quite funny now because it's sort of a joke that my father-in-law and I had together about the house shoes, because he gets it now. He knows that in New Zealand it's not a thing, the house shoes. And just whenever I'm like, you know, I'll forget to put them on, he'll just like remind me, and then he'll kind of wink at me, and yeah, it's funny. Basically Germans just like you to have warm feet, and they're very pedantic about it. And yeah, German homes are built so well, you're never really cold inside anyway, but I guess house shoes are an extra added bonus, I guess. So another thing that I noticed soon after arriving in Germany is that the F word is just thrown around like it's nothing. So for example, you'll be listening to the radio and none of the songs are beeped out, like none of the swear words are beeped out. You'll be watching TV and just say like a show like The Voice or X Factor. It's not uncommon for a judge to say something like, that was effing amazing, like, but actually say the F word. and no one blinks an eye. It's completely normal. I just was kind of shocked by it. It would just never happen in New Zealand. Everything is so like on TV, everything's just very politically correct. You would never use the F word. I think it is originally an English word, so maybe, yeah, it just doesn't sound as bad in German, so that's why. Or maybe they just don't care. Maybe it's just, you know, they're just more relaxed about this kind of thing. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut this video short. My little man just woke up from his nap. I have quite a few other things to add to this list, but I'm gonna have to do that in a part 2 video at some point. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!